Here we are. Hello, everybody in stream chat.
Hello. Welcome back to the return to the edge of the edge of the return to the edge of the return to the edge of Owlsgard.
Jonas and Stoker will be along shortly. They're currently slaughtering each other in Armello in a different stream. I think it's Rage's stream they're on.
Well, you did cause me quite some headaches. I wonder why it's not spinning anymore. Even though it stands still now, I'd rather keep a good distance. It's made of a smooth material, definitely not glass. Now I almost feel sorry for the poor container who misses it so badly. A silent witness to the fact that me and Gwen have been here before. The slime's all dried up. I can't get it off. I wonder what these pipes were once transporting through this strange building. This door wasn't there when I wandered around here in my world, where there should normally be a handle. This door has a narrow slot. The door will definitely serve its purpose better without this item. The door will
Okay.
Oh, it's probably a keycard entry.
Yeah.
The hole still looks exactly the same as it did before. I don't need to put a pile of
Well,
dirt and a
damn.
amount of
Looks like we gotta
renovation
get the red keycard for the red door.
pretty heavy.
I have a brick now.
Time to vandal some isms.
I don't think there were any other areas. Just need to figure out what to do now.
Man, it's so noisy! What sick mind could come up with a horrible thing like that? It almost
Well, I
feels
see
like
there's
trying
a
to get
walkway
rid
in front of
everything
the
that's still left
outlet
those
flow of this
creatures who once
thing.
lived
Yeah.
here.
Obviously can't step in front of that.
I've never seen bones like this before. Thank you. I'll pass. I'm trying to imagine what these creatures must have looked like when they were still alive. They must have fallen on their faces all the time.
Oh, see, I thought
One of their skulls are awfully flat.
it looked like there was like water with bones floating in it coming down, and then it was like, splashing out or whatever. But yeah, no, it looks like it's just a rivulet of bone meal or bone
What
dust.
is that? I can't tell from here.
Ugh.
I do appreciate that the command line actually tells you what it is instead of telling you what he thinks it is. Otherwise, it'd
Okay.
just be question mark, question mark, question mark all the time.
A never-ending stream of bones! And they're being chopped into tiny pieces! I'm sure even the wolves would find this barbaric. A gushing stream of dirt and chopped up bones. It disappears
Right.
into a deep pit below.
Gotta smash the machine or turn it off at least.
Unfortunately, slamming this thing against the outer surface doesn't get me anywhere. That thing looks awfully massive. Unfortunately, that thing looks
Awfully massive, you say?
ugh, gross. I've never seen
Yeah.
I can't
Open
open
can.
it.
Use brick with
The
can.
brick won't help me here. I don't have to give it a hand. What should the... Incredible! But at the same time, like something out of my darkest nightmares. Reminds me of those little ropeways in the mountains, north from Vela Hill. Only these here are much larger and much more menacing. An oversized sort of gondola, fitting for this equally oversized ropeway. Strange technologies.
Scanning cells.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it didn't hurt him, it just woke him up.
What a piece of dung. This gondola will not move until all cells are occupied. Or, if we make that device over there think they are. Negative. The opening of the cells is initiated after reaching the main building. Looks like I will stay imprisoned here until we reach that building down in the valley.
There are these glowing things moving around in the gap, scanning the cells for prisoners. There are these... That ugly building in the valley is showing me its disturbing architecture in all its bulky glory. The surrounding landscape doesn't make this view any more appealing, too. Unless you're into an omnipresent aura of death and destruction.
Achievement unlocked, enjoying the view.
Oh, I'm freaking out. It's I don't think... I could climb in through these window-like openings. However, I don't think I'll find anything in there besides dirty armchairs. That thing weighs a ton! You can see what's behind the building from here. That thing weighs... Or, could it have been a carriage of some kind? In that case, how do you move it forward? I'd rather move with my hooves.
Hmm. So you have something you can do on the Bone Crusher scene. Or wait, maybe you can't.
A steel door is... The door is too solid to be forced open with this. This item does not need to rest lazily on the mattress. The door will Look up here!
How would we know that that would move?
Here you go again! Maybe I could try to reach the window via the container.
Looks like a terrible idea.
I don't think... Way too heavy. I can't open it. I like to talk trash, but I don't want to stoop to that level.
The game saves before you die the first time that you enter the screen where you can die.
Yeah.
If you come back later, it does not.
Which we had issues with that last chapter. We had to redo like 6 minutes of stuff.
These pipes are absolutely everywhere. Strange. What is that? The shape somewhat reminds me of a... Hey, I'm not here to... It's there in the corner. That lifting device is already... That lifting... These buildings are like something out of a fever dream. Why did the former inhabitants of this world build everything in a tower-like vertical fashion? And this wall must have been much longer back in the day. Hey! Phew. You can see what's behind. This is way too wide.
That gonna help.
I can only use the... The gap's a little narrower over here. The bar doesn't fit. Maybe the other side is better suited for this. Strange technology.
Scanning cells.
Ah, I see.
Two prisoners on board.
Strange tech.
Scanning cells.
prisoners on board.
I hate to say it, dear, but I have been admiring your cleverness for a while. Let's go.
Transportation of the prisoners initiated. Further transportation of the prisoners initiated. Opening cells.
Thank you, buddy.
Not
Don't
your
start
buddy, pal.
celebrating just yet. We'll be
I'm not your
disappearing
pal,
into the building
friend.
any second. And from the looks
Not
of
your
it,
Hello,
it's going to get as
Jonas,
dark
with a
as
rating
Bear's
party
butt.
of 14.
Hello,
Hold on tight.
Jonas, whoever that is.
Also, hello, Ray. Hello, Void Quail. Hello, Syrian Emberpaw.
Contacting
Oh, Cap
units
Cat.
for transportation.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh my.
There they all are. Every animal imaginable. Taken from our world. Trapped like helpless flies in a spider's web.
Oh, hey, it's
So
that
my
guy.
parents might
Yes.
be here too.
Hi,
But
Stoker.
what's happening to them?
How
Hello,
should I
everyone.
know? They're all in a kind of paralysis. This artificial
muted?
intelligence
No.
must have
No.
planned something
Oh, okay.
for all these poor souls.
What would you have done if I answered yes?
But how?
I would have been like, oh, geez, and I
I
would have
don't
started
think you'll
fiddling with
find
my
something
stuff,
as
and then,
easy as a
like, I would have been
lever
like,
to turn off.
wait a minute.
Done.
What is it?
I believe this place is also controlled by the hideous creature below the factory, just like everything else in the area. We have to go back to the factory and destroy this thing somehow. Only then, I hope, will all the animals be freed from this horrifying place.
But how are you going to do that? Didn't you tell me your bombs had no effect?
Yes, there must be another way.
Ah! What is that?
So have they, like, started learning that they're not so different after all, etc., etc.?
Oh, well, I don't know about that just yet.
Get out! No!
Jarek,
Finn, stay where you are. Take my last bomb.
Good thing it didn't fall off the edge.
Try this creature. I know you can do it.
Jarek! Now it's up to me. An explosive created by the wolves. It contains a mixture with 2 kilograms of black powder and explodes when ignited at the wick. That's not what I was supposed to blow up. I've only got this one chance, and I shouldn't waste it. It would only fall into the pit below, along with all those tiny bone pieces.
Tiny bone pieces. So how you doing tonight, Rick?
I am okay. Been writing all day.
Rick?
Yes.
Is Rick muted?
No.
No, he's not. Wait, can you not hear him? I can hear him.
I haven't been able to hear him. I haven't heard him say a word since I came in.
He's been talking.
All right, hang on. Let me hang up and pop back in.
It was Stoker.
not what I was
Stoker
supposed to
is the
look
imposter.
Rick, say something.
Something.
Son of a gun. Why am I not able to hear him? You can hear him, right, Miller?
Yes, I can. This is on you.
Oh, fuck a duck. Alright. I'm just gonna restart Discord.
Well, diddly dang dang darn.
This door wasn't there where there should. Pretty heavy.
Well, Frederick, he knows he has to use the bomb to like kill
Now
the
it's even
creature. He's not going to use it to destroy a random piece of machinery.
Alright, I'm back again. Say something, Rick.
Something, Rick.
Oh my god. You can still hear him, Miller?
Yes, I can hear him. In response to you saying, say something, Rick, and he says, something, Rick.
Oh my god. What in the... Why?
Stoker, I know you're a bat, so you're like blind, but now you're deaf as well? What's going on?
Hey, hey Miller. Hey Miller.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you're a bird?
Gross.
Yeah?
I got another bird for you.
Do
You
you
want to
now?
see it? You want to see it?
But
You
I-
want to see it? It's a rare bird. There's only 2 of them.
Hello,
Jonas, do me a... Oh, now
Did-
I can hear you!
What?
I couldn't hear Rick talk until you came in the chat.
Really?
Yes!
Hi, everybody.
Stoker, do these 2 birds that you have, do they do tricks? Do they do flips or anything?
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, they are the flippiest birds you ever done seen.
What are we talking about?
We're
Me and
talking
Stoker
about
are being-
these birds that I have for Miller.
That won't impress it at all. There's no place. We'll probably be cut up by this machine. The moving tabletop seems too sturdy to be sabotaged with this. There are pipes shooting out of there relentlessly.
Excuse me.
I might just fit through, but I wouldn't get far.
So, Jonas, do you want to tell them about how I was kicking everyone's ass at Armello and then you swooped in from behind and beat me?
Stoker was, what was it, like 14? No, more
So,
than that.
okay,
like 18 rot.
So, the game we were playing, Jonas thought it would be fun to have everybody start corrupted. He did all this nonsense. Like, he was like, everybody starts corrupted, the King's Guard and the Banes are at maximum difficulty. Yeah. The King is throwing around perils like there's no tomorrow.
8 perils every desk, yeah.
Anyway, so we all started corrupted by the end of my first or second turn. I was like at 11 rot, and I just kept outpacing everybody in rot gain for the whole game. And I was ready to go take on the king, and then Jonas just swooped in his fang. It was like, nope, and killed him before I could.
It was good. It was so good. Like, I was kind of strategizing, and I was thinking, maybe, okay, he'll fail the peril probably, and get booted out of the castle, and I'll be fine. But then he got in, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I had hot rot wine. I had a bunch of cards. I had throwing axe.
Yeah, you had the hot rot wine that I kept looking for.
Yeah, it was just time for carnage. And
it was
so
time for
it
Don
was.
Carnage.
But yeah,
it was wacky. It was banana pants.
It's not what I was. I've only got the. Judging by the thickness of its steel skin, any attempt at brute force will fail.
Yeah, well, with that attitude, maybe.
You can see the. He's in a bad mood. Amazing what strange life forms have evolved here, if you can call this a life form.
If you can call this living.
I'm waiting for the car to rise up and do some weird shit too.
I mean, it did rise up, and then we put a brick under it, and now we can't use it again.
Aw.
Which is weird.
That's funny.
What is the shape? Some
Thank you, Frederick, for requesting deer, and it corrected
I
it
don't
to
think that would do
badger.
any good.
What?
That's not a deer.
That's not what I was. I've only. You can see what's. This won't change. I don't need to have a.
Ray says bad deer. Oh, are they the competitor to that one company?
Can you imagine if?
Oh, you mean John Deere?
Yes, that one.
Can you imagine if at TFF we have someone sitting in front of the big screen in a West like fursuit, and then like we actually have someone else come up and like boob them with the with the glove.
3 times my height,
And then they
has 3 times
scream
more
as the
sharp
suit
and pointy-looking
reconfigures
objects
itself around their
sticking out of it.
body, bones crunching as they are forced into new
What
alignments.
did the people of the city need all these
It
crazy parts
burns.
for?
It's like, hey, you know those plushie dolls that you can like turn inside out and they become something else? We made a fursuit like that. Don't worry about how it works. Just know it does.
Don't worry about the guy inside. He likes it,
Sort of
don't
felt
you?
that
And
the
he's
shiver
like,
running down my
help
spine couldn't get
me.
any colder. You'd almost think all the walls have been brought down by force. What kind of powerful beings?
And all
could
he
have done
says is,
this?
do 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 do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Pitch black darkness lies behind every single window.
You know what that's
of the
from,
building.
Stoker?
It must be downright spooky in there.
Yes, but you should definitely tell everyone else who doesn't know, who isn't me.
That's the monsters from Amiga Fault. That's what they say, as you can start to see them.
Oh.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Classic Junji Ito.
What the? Oh my God! It's a tar.
Oh, you're talking. Okay. All right.
I
It's a
don't think
trash
that-
tar.
I don't think.
Has that
Should we
ever
have-
been adapted in animated
I like to
form?
talk
I know
trash,
some of
but-
Junji Ito's stories
I
have
don't-
been.
I don't think so.
Wait, yes. I think it has, because I think I remember seeing this.
Okay.
Because, like, I know it's not part of the new Netflix Junji Ito series, which is a little underwhelming, honestly. I haven't seen some of the others. And I know there's, like, dozens of Tomie
wall must be
movies, but... which are, you know, live action. But... It's funny over here how he's mostly known for Uzumaki and the Amigara Fault, when over in Japan he's mostly known for Tomie.
An
First one I saw
Wouldn't be a good
that he
idea to go
did
back
was Uzumaki. I had a friend who had the movie.
Did you do the manga first, or did you watch the movie first?
I think I saw the movie first. I think. I'm not totally sure about that. I can't remember because it was years ago. But I think it might have been because he was you would have liked him. He's a big horror buff.
full of
He's got
dents and
some massive
scratches.
library of stuff.
Oh, I would have
And,
liked him.
We did screening nights every now and then,
Nothing moves.
and a lot of it was like
Nothing moves.
Japanese horror or like Chinese horror, and
If I tried to pry it out
a lot
of
of
the
it was
ground,
like
I'd
weird,
destroy it for
obscure
sure.
stuff too.
I should be looking for
hell
more
yeah.
useful things than this plate.
I should look him up, see what he's doing these days.
You should.
If I tried to pry it out of the ground, I'd destroy it for sure. I should be looking for. No. Every single build. Surely they extend deep into the ground as well.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go die.
Yay, death.
That tickled a little bit.
Would he even know about trick-or-treating?
A nightmare. There must be.
I mean, I'm pretty sure death messages get to break the fourth wall pretty hard.
I mean, fair. If
I
anyone's
had
allowed to
some really
break the
focus on
fourth
this
wall,
job.
it should be
I'm
death,
sure it doesn't feel like
but...
going for a walk with me. That being said, it doesn't seem to be.
Hey there, it's your cool Uncle Death here. You wanna play a gotcha game?
Oh no, you sound like one of those, like,
A nightmare.
disreputable TV clowns when you talk like that.
Nah, man, look at me. I'm Death. I'm riding around on a skateboard and I got crazy glasses on. Ain't I cool?
You don't need helmets, kids.
It sounds like something Pennywise would do.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking.
okay.
You don't
this is
need helmets
literally-
when you float.
This is literally
go on.
from a game. There's a character called Uncle Death who is the personification of death, but he's like hip with the teens.
What game is this from?
I can't remember what it was. It's a Japanese game. It was very weird. Yes, Let It Die. That's what it was
I
called.
already carry.
Well, I mean, that's thematically appropriate, I suppose.
And it was a game that like had a really cool premise. It was like a roguelite kind of thing, action game, but it was like super fucking pay to win.
Hate that.
Despite the fact that it like had almost no online features, and it was almost a single player experience, and yet it was pay to win, and it's just like, why?
Because money.
Yeah, no, people did the thing, and they're like, oh yeah, if you wanted to like play this game without paying anything more than, you know, the $50 you paid to start playing it, it would take several hundred hours to beat it.
That was exceptionally. Look at that image!
The eyeballs.
He got mashed into deer pudding!
Really going for Space Quest type deaths in this.
Yeah.
He got mushed to death!
I know I should feel bad, but that's hilarious.
I can't believe he just got mushed to death.
Oh, I'm freak. It would get transported north, just like all the other junk on it.
Are you still laughing about that, you monster?
Absolutely.
You monster.
I can't find the next thing to do. I have not gotten any new inventory items since the
It's
bomb.
on this screen.
It's on this screen.
I've never seen. I'm trying to imagine. He must have. Thank you.
Still can't get over that. And the screaming!
Why should I beat on them?
Hey, remember the thing we always say about gamers whenever we're playing DRG?
The gamers don't look up.
Yeah.
What?
A never-ending. I'm sure even the wolf.
Where are all those bones even coming out?
I didn't walk that way. I didn't click there.
That's another nasty way to go.
Rick, at some point I need to get a screenshot of all of your save game names.
Yeah, you need them so you can create a properly randomized password.
Never-ending. I'm sure even.
That's what furry telegram chats are for. You call someone cute and then they give you a secure password.
This will hopefully cause a bit of havoc inside that machine.
That all you need to do? A single brick. It's probably not
Sounded like
stronger than
plates
bones.
broke off inside.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that a machine that can mulch bones that quickly into that much powder can handle a brick.
Yeah, you know
Yes,
what, that's
it
fair.
could. Because it's the same kind of machine that I would assume would also, like,
This card was lying right next to the skeleton.
Would also be able to crush like gasoline cans and stuff and oil drums. You know, things that are meant to be extremely durable and survive extreme hardships, and yet they can still be destroyed.
It's one of those infamous lead bricks. Oh, there it goes again.
Anyway, I have the key card now. I can go get killed by my doppelganger.
Yay. Oh, here we go. There we are. Thank you.
See, I really thought you were gonna go with doppelganger there.
I'm not Stoker, though.
Why do I suddenly have this strange intuition to insert this card here?
I do not know. Why do you suddenly have
can't
this strange
be. These
intuition?
things must have acted like keys around here. Incredibly stupid-looking keys. What?
Okay, it's time for them to make out with each other.
No, that can't be.
Need energy.
So this is just...
Are we the same?
I need energy.
What kind of energy?
It's elsewhere.
I
Oh?
need your beating hard.
Soon is too late. Soon.
So the Dr. Robotnik and Robotropolis vibes are just increasing by the
Sector
moment.
of the Owls? All firmly to be quite honest, I don't really think I need this blueprint that badly.
Yes, you do. Take it.
You can't even tell what some things might be used for here. Is this a pillar or is it some machine? And what's with these pipes on it?
Also, if anybody's played Soma, this doppelganger
I don't
is
think that
very
would-
quickly reminding me of
Must have
the
been a horrible earthquake
things
a
in
long
that
time
game.
ago. Large parts of the room have collapsed. Or maybe the ceiling came down due to natural causes. Ugh, the light from this lantern is just as awful as the one outside. At least this one's a little more dim. I don't think that... I don't think... I don't think... I don't think... Are we the same?
I need.
What kind?
It's
Oh?
not soon is too.
No other items in here?
He needs energy. He needs a monster.
He needs a Hostess fruit pie.
Pretty heavy. The hole still look... A pile of... No amount of now it's even dark.
Has anyone commented on his amusing little jog?
He's springy.
No, this isn't what he wants. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I have been wrong several times.
Mm.
I don't think that... I could throw throw that through this window, but what would that... Now, I could throw it out the window, but honestly, I don't feel like climbing down to pick it up again. As far as I can tell... I don't think that will... I don't think...
And can you imagine how much fun it would be to throw a brick into that thing from up here?
Look up here!
Who's a grenade trash boy?
Go again!
Oh, no.
What?
I could almost reach the top window via this container.
You sure you want to stand in that thing?
No. I already tried once.
Oh,
and
that's
it
right.
ate me.
There must be... Yeah, but there has to be a point to this.
Mm-hmm. You need something that allow you to walk safely across the top of the container.
Like, you
Like
know...
a board or a bridge or something.
Yeah,
panel.
like the panel that's down here that he won't let me pick up. This plate
panel.
right here.
Full of dents and scratches.
Dude,
Nothing
Frederick
moves.
says, pet it.
At it, yeah.
I tried to
well.
pry- I
Can you
should be
pet the
looking for more
trash
useful-
can?
I don't need it.
I can't... I dislike when... Maybe you have to pry the plate off somehow. Maybe it's bolted
It keeps
down.
saying that I can't do that, and then it's saying that I shouldn't do
I
that.
tried to pry it out of the ground.
It's not
destroy it
the
for
plate.
Sure. I should be looking for more useful things than this plate.
See, he says we should be looking for more useful things.
What is the shape?
Like maybe a car door. I don't know. But I can't use it to the car door either. I did not click that.
I don't think I'll get that strange vehicle moving again with that. It serves its purpose. It appears this part.
Isn't petting the trash
I won't get
can just
that far
petting
here,
Jonas?
Especially with my, well, lacking of strength.
Excuse you.
He
not.
resides in the trash can. He is
Yeah,
not the
that's
trash
not
can.
the
That's the
The tra-
solution to the puzzle. You have to put Jonas in the trash can.
No,
You
fine.
have to sacrifice him to the trash can, have it eat him.
No. Okay, fine.
Jonas is like, I live in the trash, I die by the trash.
I don't want to.
I always knew this would happen.
I don't want to put.
You're there.
I don't want to. That won't improve. This attempt at sabotage must seem absolutely laughable to these massive columns.
So these slabs here.
I don't need to do that again.
You don't need a
It's a
slab.
path. I get such a strange, tingling sensation all over my body when I think of
You can't get E slab.
the hole. Still
Can you
can't
like?
take the hole out of the wall, can I?
Can you take one of the blades off the giant fan?
It doesn't want me to do.
I don't need to maltreat this stupid thing.
Yeah, you do.
Sure you
I don't need to maltreat this.
Maltreat it. Come on.
Just take your robot doppelganger and throw him in the can.
RoboFinn's like, I should have seen this coming.
Go to Bone.
There's
Bone.
only bones over there. Unless he will pick up only one specific bone, I don't think I need to go over there again.
Well, he mentioned something when you disabled the generator or the crusher the first time.
This'll
What
hopefully
did he
wreak
say?
havoc inside that machine. Ooh, that sounded like a couple of blades broke off inside.
Oh, really?
That kills me.
That's a good scream.
He's got a lot of good screams.
It's sort of harmonious. Like, maybe that can do it.
I literally do not need to go into the doppelganger room again until I have another puzzle solved. So.
All right.
Yeah, until you have some kind of energy something for him. Just give him a juice pack. It's fine.
Yeah. Got
Got
a full,
electrolytes in it.
Yeah.
That counts.
it's got a full day supply of vitamin C. That's what robots need.
This'll hopefully. Ooh, that sounded like a couple of blades broke off inside.
So you don't need to.
Looks like you cannot, in fact, crawl inside.
Okay, but you have to be able to get them somehow.
Uh-huh.
So how do you get them?
I know how to get them.
How do you get
but
you, Flask? How do you get you, Flask? You can't get you,
So-
Flask. Okay.
after you
Okay.
disable it with
Okay.
the brick-
Okay. Okay. You don't.
Oh my
you don't
God.
need to talk. I haven't exhausted all my options yet.
Fair enough.
This'll hopefully.
I will wait.
Ooh, that sounded like. I'd probably cut my hooves if I tried to catch any of those sharp. Pretty heavy. This'll hopefully. Ooh, that sounded like a couple of.
That was exactly what I was going to suggest.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Got a blade piece.
The robot hand is completely disconnected from anything. Why does it grasp? Why does the robot hand grasp?
Instinct.
It's robot. Instinct.
Yeah, why could that not have just been like a magnet? Like that would make at least slightly more sense to be like, oh, I stick the magnet in the stream of blades and it fixes some of the blades.
Wow. Wow. They should have set it up, like having the robot hand grasping by itself anyway. That would have made it a little more obvious.
Yeah, or even just be like, hey, if I tug on this the wire, it grasps or something, and be like, okay, we can just grab on demand with it.
Wow.
Robot. Oh, Rick. You're a treasure. Go to down? Is that what that said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look up.
Because it's always go to something.
Here
Just enjoy that.
I don't think that will... I could throw... If I tried to... I should... Hey, I'm not here to... Judging by the thickness of... I don't think... You can see what's behind...
Oh, hey, Trust. Trust is rating.
Hello.
Hello, how many raiders we got?
5.
Well, you know what?
Patrick says,
I'm
forget the
welcome.
plate, you can't do anything with it ever. Well, why does it let me select the plate then? Why isn't it just a part of the ground?
I don't need to... There's no...
You know, if
I don't think
I
that-
ever do a game like this, there's gonna be a nonsense part. Like,
How did I know that was what you were going to say before you even said it? I was like, any minute now it's going to be the...
yeah, I mean, well, like, I'll figure out some cheesy in-game reason for it. But yeah, there will be a nonsense part. There'll be a part where the logic is just like beyond Moon logic. It's like
you-
Mars logic.
Hang on a second.
Anything I
Can you
put in
put
will
that
be
metal
moved
pipe
outside
there?
again by the moving floor.
Because it looks a lot like the stuff it's,
Anything...
No, okay.
Judging by the...
I was
Right.
thinking it looks so much like the things it's already thingamado. I don't know, man. Can you use the... They really shouldn't make things like that metal plate interactable.
Yeah.
Can you cut the cables?
This attempt at...
What the fuckle dang?
What the dango diggly ding dang dong dang dang figure frick farm.
Wait,
door's
that
too
thing's
solid
shining
to be
there.
forced-
Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
can't get
power
up.
source?
That is. I
Oh.
can't get up there though.
Why can't you could climb up all this other?
This wall is easily 3 times my height and has at least 3 times more sharp and
Okay,
pointy-looking
fine,
objects
whatever.
sticking out of it.
That just means it's easy to climb. Look at all that rebar sticking out. You can climb that.
A steel door is blocking this passageway. The steel pipe... Oh, great. I should watch my...
I can use this to get some mattress.
I cut off this part of the mattress. This mattress
Oh
doesn't
my
emit
gosh.
any feeling of coziness anymore.
That's what you're gonna have to use to cross over with the mattress.
I have no idea what the size of this thing is. It's just in my pants. My pants are infinite because it's an adventure game.
You have no idea of the size of the thing in your
Even though
Guys, like a Stoker line.
it really does. Frederick was saying the exact same thing I was saying about the climbing. He's a selective climber.
Look up here! Here you go again!
Here you go again.
Yeah, that's about the size that I imagined it.
Maybe I could try to reach the window via the container.
And then he steps on it and then falls through. Nope, you're not done with this puzzle yet. Okay.
What's that? Judging from its position, it must have once belonged to that thing on the floor. Some kind of machine creature. It looks much more delicate than all the others I've met so far. You'd almost think this one was built for purposes other than to destroy and kill.
Bob Henry says, so if you were to make an adventure game, how would you handle inventory system for somebody who doesn't wear pants? Tail bags, obviously.
Look, it's hammer space, okay?
Because this character is going to be a Roo, which means they're going to have a big, meaty tail that can hold some bags on it.
Or, you know, a pouch. Wait, what? How did that happen?
What?
Magic.
Oh my god, we blue screen Stoker.
But how did that happen?
Darn.
Oh god, Frederick's like, he clearly needs spacious pants. He's a twink furry deer, so... Alright, it's time to give the go-go juice to the robot. An orgy.
Beg pardon?
Why do I still...
You heard me, an orgy.
Why are you standing right there? Finish your walk cycle.
This camp, these things must have been incredible. What? How? No. That can't
I too
be.
would like an explanation for this, Finn.
Need energy.
Alright, give him the monster.
I've got something for you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I can kill you.
Much better.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Fascinating. You must be a descendant of the lost race.
What?
The animals who once left this world. My creators often talked about when your kind would return from your self-created world.
Why are you me?
I'm sorry if this is all very confusing for you. I guess I owe you an explanation for this bizarre situation here. Just like you, I am the descendant of a lost kind. But in a, let's say, slightly different way. I was created by intelligent beings who, well, are sadly no longer with us. They lived in this world for a relatively short amount of time, and towards the end of their existence, they achieved an almost explosion-like technological progress.
These creatures of which our ancient texts speak. I see.
I was one of many artificial intelligences. Each of them equipped a synthetic transformative body. But I guess I'm the only one left now.
A transformative body?
I figured you'd be more likely to help me if I took on your appearance.
Yeah.
I have to say, our model of artificial intelligence was a pure work of art. We could transform our bodies into anything that was needed.
Yeah, we could be like a reindeer, a buff reindeer, a busty, like, Arcanine girl.
Years in word and deed.
We could be anything we
Those are
wanted to be, so we
fantastic
became
times.
faceless humans.
Are you one of those machine creatures out there?
Well, in a sense, let's say I'm a very old version of them. The fact that I have not yet been found and destroyed by the current versions is almost a miracle.
What are you talking about? And what actually happened here? I'm more than confused, to be honest.
The good years of my kind were soon numbered. On the one hand, unusual behavior started to manifest in some of my species. It slowly dawned upon my creators that my kind was starting to behave in ways that were not part of our original code, and this behavior was not always of the peaceful kind. On the other hand, decade after decade, we watched as our creators were confronted with new problems of various forms, but were unable to solve them. This eventually led to countless wars. In the end, little remained of the world we used to know. We machines were soon reprogrammed and used in these wars as well. Due to our invulnerability and ability to adapt to the environment, we were superior in every way. I was one of the few artificial intelligences who remained true to the peaceful spirit of our original creators.
I'm having a hard time following your words. So you wiped out the original inhabitants of this world? The very inhabitants we animals fled from centuries ago?
My creators themselves were responsible for their sad demise. We machines simply belonged to the ones who remained. As I told you before, they were machines that began to pursue their own goals. After our creators were no longer around to prevent this, they began forming a network of sorts. They began to act like a swarm intelligence. The factories that were once built by my creators soon got repurposed into manufacturing facilities, so the number of my kind could grow and grow. That went well for them, at least until the little resources that remained were used up, which is not hard to see if you take a look at the outside areas. Since then, they've begun using scrap metal and trash to keep building their mechanical shells. By now, my kind is only a rusty, clunky shadow of its former self, riddled with defects and malfunctions. But I'm sure you've already seen that for yourself.
So that's what happened here.
Horrible, isn't it? You animals should count yourselves lucky for disappearing into your parallel world early on.
How did you get in there
Yeah,
in the first
about
place?
that.
How do I break this down gently for you? You see, it wasn't really your world from the beginning.
What do you mean?
Look at the board there.
Some kind of blueprint, I suppose. And that thing looks almost exactly like the magical scepter the owls once used to create our world.
It is your so-called scepter, in the form of a blueprint that was created shortly before its development.
What? It was created by the owls!
I guess your historiography needs to be corrected a bit. To be precise, it is a creation of my kind. At a certain point, some artificial intelligences had exceeded the intellect of my creators, and from then on, they were able to construct devices that no ordinary living being would have ever been able to come up with. You can see one of those devices there. A scepter-shaped device that was capable of separating time and space. Exactly copying already existing matter in order to create something out of it that could be called a parallel world. This parallel world exists in the same place as the original world, but on a different plane of reality. A welcome solution to my creators' overpopulation problem at the time. They wanted to resettle larger parts of their population in artificially created parallel worlds. However, my creators could never estimate what would happen if the device was destroyed. Whether the created worlds would disappear forever, or whether they would even merge with ours here.
But the owls...
I think they were the ones who saw this as the perfect opportunity. My creators probably should have done something about the rapidly progressing extinction of the animals first. No one knows exactly how your kind did it, but one day, the scepter was gone. Maybe it really was the owls who did it. The next thing that my creators noticed was a sudden disappearance of almost all animals in this world.
I can't believe it.
Of course, the development of a new, identical device was started immediately, but it would have taken close to 2 decades to complete again. No one could have guessed that other things would happen by then. Those things I told you about earlier. The machines were only able to enter your world when the energy of the device was slowly depleted. Something akin to holes started appearing all over your world, through which the machines could enter from then on. They used a special technology that enabled this. But I no longer have any insight into how it works.
What's happening to you?
The energy source was already quite old. It is almost depleted. I guess my time is almost up.
But...
I will now have to leave, but I promise you, you'll hear of me.
No, wait! He disappeared. What just happened here?
A lot of exposition, man.
Yeah.
I still can't believe what I heard about it. That lifting device... That lifting... This won't change... I don't need to... It wouldn't be a good idea. And oh...
Hit Skyfire, was there anything where the android was? No, I don't think it gave me any more items.
It's got to be something that
There must have been a
that's
horrible
changed.
earthquake here a long time ago. Large parts of the room have collapsed. Or maybe the ceiling came down due to natural causes. All I might fi- It's a-
Can you continue down the same path he
don't wanna-
did?
Nope.
That's weird. All right.
It's got to be something. Is there any other way you can interact with the blueprint now?
Sorry, I looked away for a moment. What happened to Robot Friend after they were done expositing?
They left.
He left.
He just
gone.
sort of jogged off stage left and he was gone.
Okay.
Well,
This wall is...
I have a very vague time-saving hint from Frederick if you want it.
Sure, why not?
He says, everything that you now
Not with it
need
looking like-
is in the city.
Okay, so we don't need to go back to the
I don't have
overworld
time
map from
for
here?
anything
Yeah.
that keeps me...
Everything is in the city now.
Not with...
So you're in the process, can you bait the crazy machine into punching through the wall into the car?
That'd be an interesting thing to do. Tippy, tippy, tippy,
You can see the inside from here.
Okay, and can you, can you like, pull in a china shop it? Can you stand right in front of the window and then get it to punch you?
Not with it looking like.
What if I want it to collapse?
You just like yell at it or something?
I'm glad for anything that keeps me out of this machine.
Break!
Be like, hey, over here, lens eye,
You can see.
washing belly, something.
Your bright's not really bright.
Judging by the thick. These buildings are like. Why did the former inhabitants of this world build everything in a tower-like vertical fashion? The moving floor seems too sturdy to be sabotaged with this.
Come back here, my cube.
Judging by these buildings are. Why did the
Oh no, not you too, Stoker. You also have Rubik's Cubes.
Did you not know that?
This is one hobby that Stokes and I both equal in our obsessiveness.
I don't know if I'd say
forever
equal,
be
dude. I
unclear
think
to
you're
me
still
what
on
rules
another
this
level.
outlandish
How many do you
architecture
have?
follows.
Well, I have like 2 or 3, but they're all just regular cubes.
Oh.
I don't have like
Hey!
the dodecahedron or whatever you've got.
Nice.
Wow, that was Freudian.
Phew.
Ride this thing straight to hell.
I'm on the highway to hell.
What if it just went straight to the acid with him still in it?
I mean,
These still creatures.
Obviously, you need to get the acid-proof suit first. Didn't you find it?
I would
This thing
also
must
have
usually
accepted
be
acid
operated by
trip.
one of those machine creatures. The ravages of time have been gnawing away at this place for quite a while. I can see the room below. Looks like an oversized water tank. Whenever liquid is normally stored in there, this large drain at the bottom must be able to move it outside pretty quickly. Ugh, I hope these won't be used to flood this place anytime soon. There appears to be a number on this door as well. It's actually quite legible. Now, if only I could get closer to see it better.
Quite legible, but I can't read it.
I was just about to say that.
Somebody thought this through. I can comfortably climb in and out with it. Those are huge! I bet they'll pump out the contents of this tank in no time. The door says 1738. This thing must...
Oh, computer.
Okay, what did
Achievement
that do?
unlocked, Finn the hacker.
I'm in. Oh, that's inviting.
What in the... This thing is huge! Almost like an oversized brain of sorts. It must control everything here. Who could have built such a thing?
Dr. Wily?
Does have that Wily vibe, don't it? Yay!
Cool.
You have to get uncomfortably close to this creature if you want to use this device. I can see the room behind it. Now, if I could
Yep,
just stick
figured.
my head through it, I might be able to make out the number on the back of the door. I guess I'll have to think of
This-
something else.
I was gonna say, that seems like a very
You have
bad
to get
idea.
uncomfortably close to this creature if you want to use
Especially
this
for a
device.
creature with antlers.
Yeah.
Ah!
Command is not supporting the newest versions of the operating system.
Wow. Okay.
Deer paste.
Jonas, you're a monster.
Tank 1 already in use. Fill level at 38%.
Hey, what about that one?
No liquid in Tank 2. Initiating usage of Tank 1.
What? It seems like a jet that's connected. It must be in charge of all. It's covered by an enormously thick shell made of steel.
Yeah, just walk around, I guess.
Ugh, pretty chilly in here. This must be the cold water that's being pumped into this creature's head.
Okay.
Those weird lanterns again. They don't even need a candle to emit light. That flickering makes me sick, though. But maybe it's meant to be that way? The water is pumped out of the tank through these pipes. I should leave the lantern the way it is.
No, you should break everything.
Some kind of dark tray with a reflective glass panel. It's old and dirty, and I can't even see my own reflection in it.
Don't mind me, obvious final boss.
If the glass panel were a little more reflective, I could peek at the back of the door. Maybe I should clean the glass panel.
Obviously, dunk it in acid.
I was going to suggest the water, but...
I guess.
That only kind of makes sense, and you know how much
Hey,
far
maybe I
that's
can
gotten
clean this
us.
thing with the water. But how am I supposed to reach it?
Is there a way to raise the water level?
It would just disappear into the water and not... I wonder where the water... These pipes must transport fluid through this being. Water tank 2. Water tank 1.
It's a good thing the written language hasn't changed in 1,000 years.
Tank 1 already in use. Fill level at 38%.
The steel pipes are too massive to destroy. That's not what I was supposed to blow up. I've only got this one chance, and I shouldn't waste it.
Never gonna end up using the bomb.
No, it's gonna be like, what was that thing in, fucking, Monkey Island? The horse,
Horse armor?
Horse
It's
armor,
not what I
yes,
was
the
supposed
bomb
to
is the
blow
horse
up.
armor.
I've only got this one chance, and I shouldn't waste it.
Oh yeah, can you climb the ladder?
Apparently.
Oop, BRB again.
To do that, the entrance is now clear of those rays. All these machine creatures are disappearing inside this foreboding-looking passageway. Their journey must take them through multiple different parts of this building. All that boiling stuff gets flushed out through this small drain. If someone closes it, all hell would break loose here. But that's where all the nasty green mush comes flowing in. It's just calling to be flipped. I get chills up and down my spine. Apparently, they've not. Very lucky for me. Otherwise, that thing weighs a ton. No chance. Nothing there to open. Compared to the piece that this machine hangs from, my blade looks tiny. The blade can't cut through the piece that this machine is hanging from. Unfortunately, that's not very good for destroying the piece of this. That thing would say goodbye to this world within seconds. All these machines. I don't think that the manufacturing process in there is particularly healthy for organic beings like me. This is like a nightmare. It's hard to tell what's transported inside these pipes. They must make up a huge system inside the walls. Numerous hoses are attached there for some purpose. The one hose here already looks a little loose and damaged.
Achievement unlocked, Pixel Hunt. Oh, that's fun.
I've never seen the material it's made of. The hose is soft and malleable.
Oh boy, pixel hunting.
Numerous hoses. I have some water, but what do I do with it now? I don't see what the that dirt is off. Now the glass panel can finally shine all clean and nicely. It even seems to reflect a bit.
Uh-huh.
6, 7, 1, 6. There you go.
Is it 6716 or is it 6176?
Try what he said.
Oh, a door must have opened somewhere.
Alright, I guess it wasn't backwards.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
We had to siphon water to wash out the tablet screen so we could use it as a mirror to find code. Yeah, why couldn't he just like rub the dirt off with his shirt? Like any other medieval person would have done.
Whatever liquid is normally stored in there, this large drain at the bottom must be able to move it outside pretty quickly. The pipe here gets pretty narrow toward the bottom. It's only as wide as my hoof at its narrowest point.
Time to get stuck in there.
I don't want to throw this down the drain. It's too useful. It's easy for smaller objects to get stuck there.
Illumin Rabbit, this is an indie game. It is released recently-ish.
Yeah, this was released in 2000.
It was like late last year.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, it was right before Christmas last year.
Those are huge.
So it's only been out for a couple months.
Yeah, 2000 schmoofy.
Yeah.
Those are. I hope these won't be. The bars won't budge an inch. That could maybe break the bars, but what would that be useful for? Only dark tunnels and pipe systems will wait for me behind there. I don't want to throw. I can't get the bars. I can't get the bars open with it. That could maybe break the bars, but what would that be useful for?
Can't get the
Only
bars
dark
open with
tunnels and
this.
pipe systems will
And
wait
why
for
would
me
I open the
behind there.
bars anyway? It's two different things.
That could only.
What's my goal here? You haven't been very clear.
Error. No liquid in tank 2. Initiating usage of tank 1.
So how close do you think you are to the end of
If someone
this?
closes it, all hell would break loose here.
He's pretty close.
Yeah.
That thing would say goodbye. That thing would say. All that boiling stuff gets flushed if someone closes it. This pool must be made of something that the acid can't dissolve. It's not in too good a shape, though. It crumbles
Simon
a little
Tesla,
at the edges.
like suggestions are always welcome. If you don't know what it is, just make sure to frame it as a question or a like, I don't know, but I think kind of thing.
It's just calling to be no chance. Compared to the blade can't cut through the piece this. Unfortunately, I hate to give it to. That's not what I was supposed to. I've only got.
Okay, question, Rick. What do you think you have to do with the crack? I want to see what you think.
I think I need to get acid into tank 2.
Yeah, probably. Okay, why can't we use tank 2 right now? It says because there's nothing in it. But we want to put stuff into tank 2.
Yeah.
That won't impress it. Judging by the.
Humpstive. Humstative.
Slumptative.
You don't say.
Ah, I think I just did.
That's how you speak Southern in modern parlance. Is you contract like 5 words into one. What's the done of it?
I don't think that.
You
Speaking my language.
You really are.
Or rather, I should say,
Come on,
speaking my
Stoker,
language.
you live in Louisiana. You've talked to people like that, haven't you?
Yeah, you mean the boomhauers of this world?
I don't know what it is about Louisiana, but it's got a lot of them. It's probably the like Creole mixing in.
I mean, listen, my dad has a tendency to mumble quite a bit.
I love listening to the Creole. Like, just listening to like do recipes and stuff is great.
I wasn't looking. What's that swirly green thing? Oh, it's a hose. Okay.
Anything? It's there in the corner.
Okay, so it knocked the car off. Can we go like under the car jack now? Is it one of those ones where you can get underneath it?
For some reason, I really enjoyed just seeing this little deer boy dance around.
Come on, get in there.
He has this. His run is sort of. What's the word? It's like he's kind of prancing. I don't know.
Maybe his name should have been Prancer.
It's very deer-like.
I still want to know how that works.
It almost.
I mean, I assume if you really want to be pedantic about it, he's probably going behind the camera.
Ugh. That's the window you. My chunky mattress buddy has run off again.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I've said that.
No, my chunky mattress buddy.
Where's my chunky mattress buddy?
That's what you're gonna call whoever you're rooming with at TFF. You gotta call them your chunky mattress
Can't even
buddy.
interact with this anymore.
Nope. Its time is done.
I mean, that's fine.
I was really hoping you were going to call it Chunky Mattress Buddy.
That won't impress.
So we got access to that Tank 2 room, so obviously we need to do something in there to make it ready for moving the acid.
Okay, it has to be something with this claw. I'm convinced.
I mean, have we
Like,
done
we
anything
haven't done
else with the claws?
anything with it yet, have we?
There's no. We'll probably be.
There isn't anything to cut. They can't cut the robot.
Well, I will say that Frederick just told me this is the dumbest puzzle in the entire game, so...
I don't appreciate dumb puzzles.
Of course not.
Do you want any other info or hints?
Do I need another item?
Let me
I
ask.
think so. Where did you get the hand from?
I don't even remember.
He says you need no items at all.
Oh, okay.
I need no items at all.
Alright, I'm just asking him outright what it is. I'm doing this in DMs. I want to know, and then I'll let you know how stupid it is. Wait, what? Go back to the area just outside the factory?
So with the claw cutting the cylinders?
With the claw. I have to see... Oh, okay. Alright, Rick, I'm gonna have to tell you this. You'll never guess this.
Okay.
See the small door that the items are coming out of?
Yeah.
Use close on it.
I can't close it.
No, the one by the claw machine. Close that door.
There's no door on it.
Oh.
It cuts the numerous small pipes with its imposing pincer head.
See, and when it goes to open the door, there's some wiring at the bottom that gets exposed.
That's Okay.
No item is going to be of use here.
No? What?
Maybe you just rip the wires out with your bare deer hands?
This is already...
I guess would it be pull?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh.
So what did that accomplish?
The pincer head, like the rest of the machine, is no longer active.
Fed said he had to look that one up, and he was angry.
I wonder if you can remove them.
What? The pincers have loosened a little? From what?
From what?
Oh.
Like, there's so many ways you can make this better. Like, make it so we have to, like, shut the door on the pincers, and then they break off. And then that would make sense.
Well, there you go, Rick. Congratulations, the dumbest puzzle in the game. Excuse me. I never would have thought of that.
I guess that didn't do much.
Yeah, but it was satisfying.
Well, you need to move the acid first, probably, so you can get one of these. Or, I see. Right, there's a
Or
crack
do
on the
what
floor.
you're about to do, yeah.
I guess that didn't do much.
Oh my gosh, do you have to get it lined up just so? It's just one of those things that has to be pixel perfect.
I guess that didn't...
Is that a crack on the floor, or are those just cables?
It's a crack.
Looks
in the
like
floor.
a crack to me.
I guess that didn't do much.
Yeah, okay, if that's the case, then yeah, you probably need to move the acid first.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely not
guess that
about
didn't do
dropping the
much.
robot on the crack, apparently. Are you fucking... Okay. Well, I know what you do. It's up to you if you want me to tell you.
Tell me. This is stupid.
Edge of the pool by the computer. Near where
Acid?
the acid is.
But I did that.
I guess it wasn't close enough? Yeah, I think it's gotta be closer to the edge than that.
Huh?
Do this so a chunk of the pool breaks off.
Oops! Now it's hit the edge of the pool.
And that's different because...
Listen, it's finicky late game moon logic bullshit.
We're in a city surrounded by trash!
He's from the edge of the
Why do we
pool.
need
That
to
shouldn't
break
risk-
something off?
Because this is acid proof.
I guess.
This pool must be made of something that the acid can't dissolve. It's not in too good a shape, though. It crumbles a little at the edges.
That was
I
the
guess that
hint.
was your hint.
That's not
Yeah.
a good hint. I don't even know what I would use this for or why I would want it.
Well, I know what it's for, but...
Well, if
let
it's
me
acid
know.
proof, then it might have something to do with Tank 2 now. Can we stuff the drain with it?
Yeah. Guess we're gonna need to do that, I guess.
Ah, the pleasant sound of a choked up drain.
What was that, Jonas?
I just said, oh my god.
Alright, does that mean we can fill up tank 2 now?
Well, in order to fill up tank 2, I would somehow
All
have
that
to
boiling stuff gets if someone closes it.
close that door.
Okay.
Are you...
How do we close the door?
There's one more thing you have to do in the drain room. I'm just telling you this to save you time, Rick.
Okay.
Because this is another thing that's dumb,
I mean-
and I wouldn't have thought of it.
But that's also all this game is like if we just wanted just to save time on it, then there would be no game.
Use close on the drain.
I don't see anything to close it.
What, really? But, hang on.
I don't see anything to close
Oh, the
it.
drain by the pool? Ah, I misunderstood. I'm sorry, it's the one by the pool.
So, okay, so the one that we need to close, so you're just saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I misinterpreted that. It's just another closed drain thing.
Close this thing that we cannot
Very
reach.
carefully.
Very carefully. There's no way you can reach that.
I think the coast is clear again.
Okay, so now there's acid in tank 2.
How,
That's what the
how
crack
would you know
was.
that there's a button to close it there? He doesn't
Yeah.
say anything about that.
There
You
doesn't
can't
appear to
see anything like a control panel on the gate.
Yeah, here's what I don't get. You see the lever in the top right? Like, it's kind of hard to see because it's, like, in the top of the screen foreground. It's still a flashing thing.
Fedric's like, I think you only use the close command in these two instances in the entire game, right at the end.
No, you use it in the Nordic village to slam the door shut.
Oh, okay. Even so.
I'll just stand right here, okay. Fine.
This is fine. Ooh, it's great.
Rising temperature compensated by termination of the outer shell. Initiating usage of tank 1.
This can't be happening. It still works. There must be some way to get rid of this wretched creature.
Blow it!
Time to drop the ball.
I like that it has the wolf face on it.
Okay, so it is a grenade. You didn't need to ignite it.
And he's dead.
Explodes on impact.
I really thought it was just gonna bounce right back in his face for a moment. Aww.
Well, of course, that's what it does when it runs out of power.
Yeah, why does that happen?
Like, I could understand if it just, like, dropped them onto the floor, just, like, the grip got loose and they fell out, but, like, it sets them down gently. We're
When?
back?
What?
Wolf girlfriend!
Where am I?
We did it, Finn! You saved us all! The machines were disabled. We were able to flee.
But...
He woke up! A loud hooray for our hero!
No, this is just a dream.
Yeah.
Gonna
You're
wake
all
up again
there.
and he's still stuck inside the dead apocalypse and everybody's dead.
Cool.
Yeah, this is his dream as he's slowly dying.
Great, it's the Brazil ending.
Yes, exactly!
Ooh.
I heard you blew it up! I'm sure that horrifying thing had no clue who said more quiet.
What? Who told you that? And where are we? In trees and birds? Am I dreaming?
You're safe, Finn. Bolek and the others. They're all here too. We found you when we escaped from that huge building. You were lying on a mattress, somewhere outside, as if someone had placed you there for us to find.
Somebody must have
It was my
taken
trash
care
can
of all your
friend.
injuries.
How? It can't be. The factory. It collapsed right on top of me.
We can't explain that either.
I think
Oh,
I
what
know
if it
who
turns
did
out this is his robot double?
Let's just say I've made a rather strange acquaintance earlier with one of these machines, but a slightly nicer one.
Right near where we found you, someone had also put a trail of little marks on the ground.
They led us here.
Finn! Mom?
And they're here because
I mean, we couldn't end the game without them being reunited.
I mean, yes, but also like,
I missed you so
why
terribly.
were they stuck outside of their own world? Why are they here now?
They fell through a Swiss cheese hole.
I've been looking all over for you guys. We were so worried about you.
Well, not
Kid
me.
says mom and dad
I
are
knew
actually
my son
robots.
would teach those machines who's boss.
Stop, Dad. I'm glad nothing bad happened to you.
I'll admit, those machines weren't particularly, gentle with us.
But much worse things would have happened if you and your friends hadn't done anything.
Oh man, I got so much to tell you guys. But where are we?
Well, it's hard to tell.
I guess it's some kind of reservation with trees, rivers, fields, as far as the eye can see.
That can't be.
Then come with us. We'll show you.
The king and his troops are already exploring it. Careful, Finn. Are you able to walk?
To be honest, I feel great. Mom, Dad, I'll see you in a minute.
You'll see him in a minute. Hooray!
Wow.
Even though our own world is forever gone, here we may have been given a second chance.
The words of my doppelganger. Now I remember. Friends, our world did not disappear forever. It's right in front of us. The two worlds. They must have merged together after the scepter got destroyed. So now,
Except for the
our
part
home
where
is
it didn't.
somewhere out there.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I can kind of believe that because that's what was happening on their world side, is that things were merging.
Here. Our species may never become true allies, and I can't simply forgive your kind for the century-long oppression of my people. So let me get something straight once and for all. We wolves will be there, dear.
Yes,
Maybe
dear.
not as part of the rest of the animal community,
call me
but should a new
dear.
danger threaten all our lives, we will be at your side.
Well, this comes unexpected. You know,
Hey,
I
would you be
understand
okay with me dating your
All these
daughter?
stories about your wolves that our grandparents passed on to us, they've probably been driving an unbreakable wedge between our species for centuries. But who knows? Maybe one day we'll be able to coexist peacefully without having
These
to
two
divide
characters
our
have
territory.
literally had like
I will do
3
my
paragraphs
best
between
to
each
uphold
other,
that,
and they
but the
fixed all
rest
racism.
will depend on you.
Not all racism, just like 60 to 70% of it.
That's a treat.
Put in a good word for me with your king. And Jarlina, there are a few things I'd like to talk
No
to you
dating
about
him.
on occasion. Things I don't know if I can ever make up for.
What, like
We'll
almost
see,
killing her?
Father.
Like letting your men beat the ever-living shit out of her.
And
Don't
then leaving her
worry,
to die
he's
in a
good
sentient
now.
thornfield.
Santa
Trust
Claus's
them.
magic made him good.
It's all so surreal.
Trust says, can't believe they just
Still can't
alted
believe
for
everything that's
racism.
happened. Our whole world, our whole history, it was all very different from what we believed for centuries.
Now we know the truth, and we should make the best of it.
We have a lot to tell the others, and many things to take care of before things can get somewhat back to normal. But above all, we have a new history to write.
Sure hope those were the absolute last of the machines, and there are no others roaming around anywhere else in this world.
Kid Skyfire says we can all agree to be racist against anthro insects, only if they like jazz.
Achievement unlocked. You unlock the good ending.
Yeah, apparently
so-
there's two endings.
Rescuing RoboFinn is not required to finish the game. If you did rescue him, then you get the good ending. If you don't, I guess he doesn't put you on the mattress and heal you or whatever.
So what, if the bad ending is just Finn dies?
Probably.
Aren't you glad you had a chunky mattress, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, so does anybody remember Broken Age?
Yeah.
Wait, what the?
I know it exists.
Why does it say
I never
Nicole
played it.
Silverman twice?
There's Marco Rosenberg twice.
Oh, because
Lauren
no,
Solo
'cause it's-
twice. Yes, it's
'cause
the
it's
voice actor.
people playing multiple characters. Right. I'm stupid. I thought this was like listing off patrons or something. I was not reading it.
I don't think we're there yet.
Alright, sorry, Stoker.
Huh? What was I
Or
saying?
no,
that was
Rick,
Rick.
what-
Rick, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
what were you
anybody
saying?
remember Broken Age?
Yeah. With Elijah Wood.
Yes.
I remember a bunch of people complaining about that, but the puzzles in Broken Age were much better than these.
Oh, that
boy.
was the
The Tim Schafer game.
Tim Schafer, yes. I'm like, it's that guy, the Psychonauts guy.
I have mixed feelings about this because I like the
I
how
like
good they were.
I like the general gist of the story. It's fine.
Yeah,
it works for
that's
this
it.
sort of thing.
And I like the aesthetic. I like the overall vibe. I do think he should have kissed the wolf girl, but you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't always
Like-
have to be romance.
Yes, it does. Damn it.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Look, if they're gonna fast forward racism, we should at least get a kiss out of it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Fappy helped with this, did you? We got some
Fappy.
help from Fappy in this. None of you get to say anything about me making horny jokes about this innocent game.
What
when
about the guy
Fappy
named
is in the
What
credits.
about the guy named Obstfucks?
Obstfucks? Maybe that's Fappy's guy. Maybe that's his friend.
Oh, Tridane. I know him. I do stuff for him.
I
Oh,
have
there you
to.
go.
I
Jonas!
kind of have to wonder how much of this was specifically deliberate. Like, did they deliberately make the puzzles annoyingly obtuse because that's what adventure games from the early 90s were like?
I don't know.
Julie M? Julie Mon? No.
Christian lips. No, sorry. I won't kiss you before we're married. I have Christian lips.
Writing that down as my punk Christian goth band name.
Rage Snails. Now that's a cool name. Also, apologies to Christian Lips. I don't mean to make fun of you if that's your real name.
They probably get made fun of it for anyway.
Yeah, I know, but must I contribute to this? Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of furry names in here.
Yeah.
Tinkle Pit. Why is the name so exclusive owls? That mean that these people get owls no one else gets?
All right.
Lucky Volp.
Finger says not only does Finn die in the bad ending, but no one reaches the lush lands, they just stay in the apocalypse.
Oh.
Damn,
Oh,
that is
boy.
a bad ending.
You can watch it
Also,
on
wait,
YouTube or something.
doesn't that mean that then RoboFin
Yeah, I
is the
believe,
one that saved everybody, and not us?
I believe Frederick actually has a video that has both endings and all the deaths in it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, so here's the thing I found weird, because it's like, my understanding of doing game design stuff is that you want to put effort into the things you want people to see, and you think the things that people are going to care about a lot. If you're making a Dark Souls kind of game, it's the boss fights. You put a lot of work into making the bosses.
Hang on. Now it is time for... Is this when we get to make out with our wolf girlfriend? Y'all can't see them, but they are totally making out right now. It is getting hot and heavy. If we could see what was going on right now, it would bump the rating of this game up like 3 notches.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Miller, you were saying?
So if you're making a Souls-like game, you put a lot of effort into making the bosses cool, impressive, their stories are relevant, and like the animations of them, the art of them, the music for them, all of that is the stuff you focus on. This game, one of the things I noticed is that the death animations were very protracted and very highly animated. So, why? Is the idea that you're supposed to fail at the game? Is that the goal of an adventure game like this? Is that they want you to fail and see the cool ways you fail?
I think I said to Bob in the other Discord server, it was the PC 9801 game, Evo: The Theory of Evolution. When you do your evolving in that game, because you play as evolution of all creatures on Earth. When you do your evolving in that game, there's dead ends on the evolution tree if you go too far in one direction or another. And you can just do that, and it gives you like a special graphic for why that's an evolutionary dead end. And then it just kicks you back to where you were. It is an Easter egg. It's just a little fun thing for you, and it doesn't penalize you because that's just something for you, extra for you to see. Because I understand the non-standard game overs being bonus stuff, but I don't understand why they need to do the load or quit screen for that, because this game does not actually lock you into any bad ending or soft lock or anything.
Yeah, it would be nice if there's a thing that just, like, restart from when I entered this screen without having to actually load a save.
Yeah.
Finger says this feels like a game that was mimicking stuff without asking why it existed in the first place. Maybe. The verb system definitely makes me think that. Because there's not really a reason to have the verbs be a static thing. You can just say, oh, I want to interact with X thing, and then it gives you...
I kind of understand using the Scum engine for this, because one of the things that was lost after the Scum engine stopped being a thing is that you basically only have 2 verbs. I think it started with, like, Torrens Passage or something, but basically it's either click to interact with something or use inventory item on something. And that's basically it for later adventure games. And that sort of greatly simplifies it, but it also makes it a lot harder to make puzzles if there isn't more than one way to interact with objects.
Right. I still think you could be like, I want to interact with X thing, and then it gives you like the 3 verbs that could be relevant for that. For example, if you see a stick on the ground, you don't need to use the verb close with it.
Yeah.
Or talk to. Like, those are not going to be useful at all. Unless you want to do something funny with it, in which you, like, talk to stick. You know, somebody clicks on the stick, they see talk to as an option, they're like, oh, that might be something interesting, let's talk to the stick. And then it's just a gag.
A lot of factors.
There's a lot of people listed here.
Every single firework represents an orgasm between the deer and the wolf girl.
Okay, Stoker, I'm gonna need you to, like, take it from an 11 to, like, a 5.
Crank it up to 20, you said? Okay.
20 would be Stoker just starts posting naked penny pictures in the Twitch chat.
I think I'm in here somewhere.
How many of these are there? Have they looped? Are we looping through this?
I don't think so.
These should have been like a column or something. Or like a or a bunch.
That was just somebody's email.
Not even in alphabetical order or anything, so you don't know how close you are to the end.
Yeah. Wow.
Frederick says it's a gender reveal party for their children.
See, like I said, this is how many children they have. Each one represents an orgasm. That's how children work.
Next door Ragnar. MC Waxman, some of these last longer than others.
Well, that's
okay,
that's how
Yes, I know.
Jesus, Stoker, come on.
Sorry,
It kicks you back to the title screen.
So yeah, be on the
You have to click what language to press quit in.
Yeah, Frederick is saying the ending is just overly saccharine. She's like, everything's perfect now, it's all okay, everything's great, yay! It's like, what?
I mean, I'm okay with an overly saccharine ending for this kind of thing. It's just, you know,
You are. Oh, hold on.
Man.
Hold on.
like,
Say that again.
I can be okay with
that.
it having a a sappy happy ending, especially with my headcanon of all the makeouts. But it's, you know.
Wait, hang on. Are we still audible?
Yeah.
Are we?
Well, you are now.
I don't know, Jonas.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Well, Kepcat said, "Oop, what happened to Stoker?" So I thought maybe like we dipped out or something. But anyway,
You did.
oh, I did. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
The connection just bumped back to RTC connecting when I stopped the stream. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't use the same connection, but there it goes.
Well, that was Beyond the Edge Owlsgard. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll see you next time, Junkie Mattress Buddies.
Yes. See you later, our chunky mattress buddies.
Good night, Chunky Mattress Buddies. We'll see you
Good
next
night,
time.
Good night, everybody.
Mattress buddies.
Bye-bye.